So we are back
A
with
large brick
Ivo.
fireplace. The fire grate's on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside.
I was just about to say we're back with Ivo and we will be examining this hut in the hope of finding a secret cellar.
The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep.
So maybe you want to have a go
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly strong.
and see if you can get into a cellar from there.
The well rope is
Okay, I'll take it as no.
a tatty wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it.
The voice of the actress that speaks for Ivo, it's very similar to Lara Croft's. I'm just wondering if it's the same person.
Mcguffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house. The warmth will spread through to the walls inside.
Okay, let's go inside, unless we can... Oh, we can do something here.
That was suspiciously easy. The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Okay, so can I take the
rope
rope
is
then?
broken. Without a bucket or something, I'm not going to be able to bring up any water.
Okay, let's leave it at that, because we don't know what we need water for. And what do we have here? A stove again.
The back of the fireplace. When Mcguffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
I don't think there's anything interesting in there.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Red underpants, okay.
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Should you grab that? Okay, so we've got a shield. What else can we steal? I mean
Typical
borrow.
bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Ugh, yuck.
Is there anything
I'm
useful in
definitely
there?
not tidying up here.
Nope.
Why hasn't the gremlin's companion sorted this out?
We don't want to go back just yet.
A wooden tub, about half full of...
Okay, so nothing new. Got a cup here, or
a
chalice.
carpenter's cup. It looks old. Not really worth a closer look.
Is that a holy grail? Really?
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges.
Okay, so we've got
The mirror's
glass.
turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange.
So the mirror reflects the fireplace.
The mirror...
But it's broken. There's only a few sharp bits of glass. I'm guessing that will have to play some part, some role.
A standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Poor fish.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
We can't feed it, can we? It's too
Looks
late.
like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Hinges, just like a door. Let's open it. Hello?
Shame. Just a stinky mummy. What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean Mcguffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
Okay,
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen.
that was weird. We could open it again, but we don't know what for. So let's just leave it as it
These
is.
are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Anything we could use?
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
Oh yeah, because why would you use a brush or a shovel?
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
And you don't want to pick any of those? Nope.
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot.
And we can read it, can't we?
It's the gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it.
Okay, can we read the previous ones?
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle, he has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
Not a lot for a book like that, but we know roughly what's happened. We still don't know what the artifact is.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Let's grab what we can. Valuable documents. Can I watch them or read them? No? Okay. Let's just leave it. What do we have here?
Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship though.
Can you try to open it?
It's locked.
Look for
A
a key
strange
then.
stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments. It's locked. Perhaps a memento from one of the Professor's expeditions.
Okay, so we need to find the key.
A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers.
Oh, it's the ark.
The stone chest is decorated with 2 angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
Go ahead. Open it.
What's likely to happen, eh? Sand. Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here?
Probably did get much warmer.
The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
I was just about to say, can we try to sieve it?
There is something in there. A little
key.
glass key.
Yay! So what have you got in there?
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box.
What did you keep locked,
The
mister?
paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Oh, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Is he a machine?
Must be that.
Hello there.
So good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You? Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a meter-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
Go on.
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What?
Oh, it gets me nowhere.
You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh.
Okay, so that didn't get us anywhere. So we know we need water, and we know there is some well outside, but we do not have any bucket or anything. We do have the shield. Should we try with the shield? No? Okay, we're not gonna try with the shield. A flower pot.
An upturned flower pot made of clay.
Grab it.
There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Okay, so we've got a firestone now, and we've got a watering
An old
can.
watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
That will have to suffice. What else?
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably Mcguffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden.
And I can't use the
A
hat or
scarecrow
anything.
that doesn't even scare Cheep is clearly of no use whatsoever. The pumpkins should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
Okay, so we will not get anything from here for now. What's this?
A daring structure. And just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
Let's see if we can use the watering can in the... Yes, we can. In the well. I think we can.
That should hold. Let's give it a whirl.
Not quite sure if I remember the entire note that says what
It
to
worked.
do.
This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Can I read it again?
I wonder what sort of machine is being talked about here. The paper indicates some kind of stone figure. All the rest is absolutely of no use to me at all without the machine.
Okay, we've got some sort of a stone figure there. But we also had one inside as well. I'm guessing that's going to be the inside one. So we've got a watering can. It was somewhere here. No.
Wait, there is something else.
Ah,
There's a six-sided flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
okay. Just trying. She did mention something about some sort of a stone figure. Somewhere here. Ah, stone pillar.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
Should we try with a knob?
Let's see.
Yeah, there we go.
Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty.
Okay, look at the
The
cup.
vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
It's the coffee machine.
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel.
So
The
let's
statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened.
pour some water. No. Its mouth can be
Hello?
opened.
You in there, ghost?
Excuse me.
Give me beans for your draft.
Nope.
Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
Okay, there we go.
Why the wait?
So let's try to put them in the
If
watering
it's worked at
can.
all, then those beans should be ground to a powder already.
Okay. We can't ground the beans. At least we
If
don't
it's
know
worked
how.
at all, then those beans should be ground to a powder already.
We're not quite sure how to do it, so let's
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
no
Oi,
answer.
ghost! If you're really so... Hello?
Okay, I'll have to figure it out myself then. Let's go and speak to the mummy, just for the sake
Well,
of
that's
it.
just great.
Hey, Mortimer.
Hello, Mortimer.
Yes, now listen, I have to find this secret cellar and I think you might be able to help me, so please pull yourself together.
Of course. Of course.
That's good. Now, I have a few questions for you.
I'm not gonna start with that, definitely.
Do you know how that machine works? What's the fuel that I need to put in the bowl?
Dum 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 dum.
That's not very helpful.
Yeah, don't creep up on me like that.
I have been standing here for some time.
I've been standing here for 4,000 years.
Oh, great. Now what's in the machine? Do you know how it works?
I'm really sorry, Morty. Can't help you there. If you're getting a bit forgetful, you should write things down.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, don't creep up on me like that.
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss, we deliberate, we debate, we chat. But we would never go skiing.
What?
Huh?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea.
It's getting more and more difficult for me to follow.
Can you tell me where the secret door is and how to open it?
Oh, you are getting forgetful, Mo.
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure, and then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where does do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
No wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
I don't think so.
I do. I've had enough.
Bye.
Well, so we found out that definitely something with that stone figure here has to happen, but that's what we already knew.
Oi, ghost! If you're Hello?
I think we need to brew some tea somehow. And I'm not quite sure how to go about it.
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
Okay, so let's get our watering can and hang it here.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Would that be...
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone.
Millstone,
Grain
yeah.
is tipped into the hole above and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of... I'd say this is a pretty basic
Okay,
millstone.
yeah.
The flour
I've heard
then-
it. I've heard it. We just need to get some coffee going.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
So we've got some coffee. Let's put it in there. Can we? No, we can't. We have to boil the water first, I guess.
What can I burn? I should put something flammable into the hearth as a first step.
You could put wood in
Pile of
there.
logs. There is no way that Mcguffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
Let's grab some. I was thinking about some clothes from the
3
crow
should be
scare.
enough.
So we've got some logs. Let's put them there.
Once
And
they get
let's-
going, they'll burn for a few hours.
Let's get the fire going.
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Okay, and now that's the time for the hat, or maybe not. Okay, I
They'll
wouldn't
burn
want to.
well. They're dry as bone.
I wouldn't want to burn any important documents, but well,
I'll
let's give it a go.
What?
What did you just do? Okay, that was quite funny.
Let's see. The water's boiling.
Okay, let's add
A
some.
crackling fire burns in the hearth. Ah, how nice.
Can we please? Do we put the coffee now, or do we take that off first?
A watering can full of hot water.
Okay, let's add. Okay, maybe we have to add coffee to the pot. Or a cup, or whatever it is. No. Okay, so what do I do then? I've got boiling water. I've got.
Very well.
Ah, there we go.
The water's turning brown. And that's the fuel for the machine sorted.
I wish it could go either way, adding watering can to the coffee, or coffee to watering can.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
There's a monkey in there.
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Monkey on a coffee. Something should open now. Ah, there we go.
Thanks.
Okay, before we finish this episode, let's go and
No,
talk to the
I
mummy
don't
again.
want to, and you can't force me.
Okay, fair enough. Let's not do it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, please let me know this way or another, and I'll see you in the next one.